Okay, everybody, welcome to my session. It's your girl Shari. What I'd like to talk about tonight is going to be women and friendship. So it's basically females and friendships, and you do know that females and friendships are something that walks together. They go hand in hand. Girls always have female friends, but girls always have female friends until like they hit a certain age. Then you hear them say that they only keep guy friends. They don't really have any female friends or anything like that. And here's the thing towards that, because I want to get into the topic of male friends versus female friends. And I would definitely love to show you the benefits of both. Well, the benefits of both, and basically give you some examples of what is good and what is bad and all of that. So that's what we're getting into today. So here's what I want to say. Having female friends are very good in comparison to male friends, and female friends can be a bummer because there's a lot of conflict and gossip at times. But there are ways to maneuver around that by selecting your friends wisely. With male friends, here's the thing, males don't normally consider you as a friend. They don't. I'm going to be honest with you here. They do not consider you as a friend. And what they do is they'll enable you and they'll have you around until it no longer benefits them. They're going to tell you everything that they think that you want to hear. But them personally, it's like, so they're gonna tell you this and this and this. So let's say you're in a group of female friends, you're not getting along with them and you cling to your male friends. The male friend may not tell you outright that you're wrong, or may tell you that your friend is just giving you good advice. They'll tell you everything that sounds good and makes you feel good. But in the long term, it does nothing for you. I'm not saying that genuine male friends are not there, but they're far and in between. They'll tell you the truth, but it may not necessarily be what you want to hear. But you don't really hear a lot of females. They're far and in between, and those are not the ones that women normally gravitate towards, because those are the ones that normally have other female friends. So it's like a clique. So it's a clique with women and males. Like if it's just you being friends with that particular person, then that's different. Yeah. Okay. So male friends, one of the main reasons why they stick around is because they're interested in you. They come around you because they're interested in you, even when they know that you may have a relationship. And they try to be your friend because they know that in the event that like you and your partner are supposed to end the relationship or break off for a while, they know that they're the next person in line to be in a relationship with you. You know? And the thing is that the minute they realize that that's not going anywhere, that's not working in their favor, some of them go away depending on how confident and socially aware they are. So, and why that does that happen? So, like, you may feel like you have this male friend around for a while, but then after a while, he's coming around less. You hardly hear from him. He's not there like he was before. That's because he met somebody. And when a guy goes into a relationship with someone else, they're not upfront and direct that they met somebody, or because treating you as a friend because they're interested in you. They're treating other women as a friend because they're interested in them as well. So they'll have a lot of female friends, and then they'll select the one that is interested in them, that will show them choose me signals. That will try to reach out to them and subtly flirt with them. And so they'll basically look for signs for somebody that's interested in a relationship with them. and select someone from that. That's what they do. And you now, you just want a friend, you don't want a relationship. So that actually goes nowhere. Um, and here's the thing, you don't really get a high quality man like that because they know that they're more than the friend zone. So they'll come around as a friend for a short period of time. The ones that will be there will be enablers. They won't invest in you. They won't give you actual advice that helps you in the future. And one of the things is that those friendships are long term. So you may have a female friend now in your late teenage years, and then you go into your early adulthood, and you decide to get a lot of male friends, right? And those relationships don't pan out in the long term because, as I said, they themselves will venture into other relationships. You will venture into relationship as well. And the thing is that most women have males friends for profitization or to benefit their ego, to satisfy their ego. Yes. So they have somebody that pays for stuff for them, takes them here, or if they have no one else to talk to, they have a bad attitude, then the male friend is the friend that sticks around. And everybody else will say you're this, you're that. They'll tell you everything else. And one of the reasons why they do is they don't want to invest in you or, let's say, give you good advice to actually make you better than them. Or not necessarily better, but in a better standing with other people because you won't need them as much. So it's kind of a use you situation, and it may not be intentional. So you may not know that you're just around them because they're so this to you and that to you, and they may not realize that when they do that, it's kind of a use you situation as well. So the thing is this, it dwindles like when they go into a relationship or you go into a relationship. You going into a relationship, you may not need him as much as you once needed him before. So you would have gotten into that relationship, started acting differently, started moving differently around them because that need for you is now satisfied. But some may not take it as anything, but when they see the relationship ends and you're with them in a different, you want to get closer to them again, and then you go into another relationship, they'll catch on eventually. So that doesn't work. And what happens is if you end up in a long-term 5-year relationship. The thing is that those that relationship can end, and that male friend or so can actually emotionally move on and actually forget about you and go out there and meet other friends. And so having a male friend is not a long-term relationship. And female friends are, they can be catty and everything, but sometimes they're actually just telling you as is. And there may be a bit of a jealousy sometimes, yes. But in the future, because I've had very bad relationships with women as well, but I've had good relationships with women, and I realized that those good relationships are better than any male relationship that I've had with my male counterparts. And the reason for that is they'll just like you for you and want you to be your best version of yourself. A male is not going to invest or be open or give you actual advice as a woman. And so I do believe that one should have female friends, because even though you may say you may have your partner and your family, your partner can leave you. He can die, he can get a divorce. It could be just no longer working. And you shouldn't allow for somebody to be everything to you, because that gets overbearing and overwhelming and draining at times. So I recommend that it's like you should have a cesspool, not a cesspool, let me use another word. You should have a plethora of people. that comes into your life, because you can't be everything to one person. That drains that one person. It really does drain that person.